market for fast and fancy SUVs has been very competitive of late, and if you've been planning to put down more than ringgit 1 million on a brand new Porsche off-roader, the decision-making process is a little bit trickier now that this car is in town, the Maserati Levante Trofeo. Now, the Trofeo in its name basically tells you that this is not your average Maserati Levante. This is the most powerful SUV in Maserati's lineup today, and it's all down to the engine powering it. It's a 3.8-litre twin-turbo V8 that makes 590 horsepower and 730 Newton-meters of torque. If the engine architecture sounds a bit familiar, let's just say that Ferrari may have had a hand underneath the hood of this thing. And with that much power, this thing will do 0 to 100 in 3.9 seconds. So even though it weighs nearly 2.2 tons, it's almost as fast to 100 kilometers per hour as the recently launched AMG A45S. If you keep on going, you'll go past 300 kilometers per hour, so that takes you very, very close to supercar territory in what is essentially an all-wheel drive SUV. Now, talking about all-wheel drive, even though it's an SUV, it's closer to a sports car in terms of concept because the Q4 system in the Levante Trofeo can basically send 100% of the torque to the rear wheels, which is mighty impressive. I mean, it is a very performance-oriented SUV after all. And the price for all of that performance and speed is a cool 838,000 ringgit before taxes and options. So that's something to think about. A lot of numbers to process if you want to buy this car. But if you're quick, you can get the Levante Trofeo in its launch edition setup, which basically gives you bigger wheels, some special Trofeo branding. You get a nicer interior trim, as well as a little plug that tells you that this is one of 100 cars made worldwide. But for Malaysia, you only have 3 units, each one in its own unique color scheme. You have a red, you have a yellow, and there's also a blue unit. So again, the Levante is a car that's not going to be waiting around for you. It's first come, first serve. So if you want to get your hands on this special, you better be quick. And thank you for watching. If you want more content like this, do stay tuned to Top Gear Malaysia.